So this is the Motorola Edge 40 Neo. This has the Dimensity 7030 processor and 140Hz display. Now recently Motorola has been doing some really good work with their launches. Now a few months ago there was the Motorola Edge 40 for around 30,000 and it was a really good phone. Now this phone, the Edge 40 Neo, is sort of like the younger brother which is starting at 23,999. So basically the first question that comes to our mind is that, is this a good phone? Now there are three things which are really interesting about this smartphone. And the first would be the build and the display. The in-hand feel of this device is something that you'll like a lot. This smartphone weighs just 173 grams and that is pretty cool. Usually other smartphones come at around 180 grams, so this smartphone will make you feel very light on hands. Plus this smartphone comes with a curved design, the display is curved and the back is actually curved as well. So it becomes much easier to hold inside of your hands. So if you're someone who doesn't like boxy phones, this smartphone might be the perfect choice for you. And this smartphone even comes with vegan leather back. And you're definitely going to like it because A, if you drop your phone accidentally, it is going to protect your smartphone, and second, it is not going to catch dirt so easily. Also, this smartphone comes with IP68 water resistant, which makes it much more useful. Also, you get 6.5-inch FHD plus 144Hz POLED display. Now technically this is a 144Hz display, but most of the times this display is limited to just 90Hz. But if you want 144Hz, you're going to have to manually adjust it to 144Hz. That being said, the quality of the display is really nice. The color sharpness and everything is just amazing about this display. However, this smartphone doesn't support HDR on Netflix. But for most of the users, it's not really a big deal. Now, talking about the camera, you get two cameras set up with 50 megapixel primary camera which comes with OIS and 13 megapixel ultra wide camera. Now at first glance, the picture of this smartphone look really nice. The photos look slightly boosted than natural and a lot of people actually like this. However, one thing that you're going to notice is that when you zoom into the photos, you'll notice that the photos are oversharpened and the HDR could have been improved. And if you'll actually compare the photos with your ultra-wide camera, the ultra-wide actually clicks better photos. So basically the HDR on the ultra-wide is actually better than the main camera. Also, the ultra-wide angle camera can also act as a macro lens and the pictures are quite decent. On the front, you get 32 megapixel selfie camera and the pictures are good. There is a slight warm tone inside of the selfies, but overall the pictures were actually good. Now talking about the performance, so this is the first smartphone to actually come with Dimensity 7030 processor. So in normal day-to-day activities like watching movies or scrolling through your Instagram is going to be very smooth. You're not going to find any kind of lag doing these kind of activities on your smartphone. On Antutu, this smartphone scored 5,22,000, which is quite closer to Snapdragon 778G. And on running CPU throttling test, the results came out pretty decent, which basically means you can easily play games like Asphalt. On playing BGMI, you're not going to feel any kind of frame drops. Coming to the software, you get Motorola's MyUX skin over here, which is running on Android 13 right out of the box. And it would be fair to say that Motorola's software game is actually pretty good. And you're actually going to love some of the extra Motorola features that they've added. Now Motorola is promising 2 years of software updates and 3 years of security updates. Now overall, from a software standpoint, I would say that this smartphone is actually pretty good. Also, this smartphone features 5000 mAh battery, which has now become a standard for most of the smartphones in this price bracket. This smartphone can easily last a single day. Overall, this is a pretty decent smartphone at this price point and you can actually consider this smartphone. Also, if you loved this video, do comment and like this video and don't forget to share it with your friends.